today I'm just gonna vlog a little bit about what's going on in my life. I woke up, no kidding, at 10 a.m. and I went to bed at 5 p.m. I got home from picking up kids from school and I literally just crashed and didn't wake up till 10 a.m. this morning. I have a lot of sleeping problems, as you might know, with PTSD and anxiety. It's hard to sleep. When you do sleep, sometimes you wake up with nightmares. All this week, I've barely slept, and then my body just said, that's it, we're not listening to the brain anymore, you need sleep. So I crashed, I slept, and I woke up to a text message I truly wasn't ready to see. I've been applying to other nanny jobs because that's something I do in between my content creation and online marketing. What happened was, this job I thought I had in the bag, I did a trial run for them. It went great. We all were happy, etc. But I guess they want to work with someone else. And that just kind of hit me. I was very excited to work with this family. It seemed like a perfect fit. And financially, I need the job. I've been without a full-time nanny job for quite some time now since I got back from Italy. That was just my morning. Didn't feel great. You can see what I do when I wake up and I'm just full of anxiety and want to really just get back in bed. Or if something happens to me, I just get depressed really quickly. No, I've been in therapy for 4 years. I know that's not okay and I won't get to anywhere better if I continue acting this way. So how I do that, make sure I eat, get my vitamins, especially vitamin D3, that helps extremely. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down, journal, read a book, get some inspiration. I already watched a YouTube video to inspire myself. Someone I follow for a long time that just always posts encouraging things. I watched that while I ate. And now I'm just going to do that routine. And I'll probably do this in the fast time lapse just to kind of show you what I do. But yeah, I also got my headache tea. This is my headache tea, a friend of mine that honestly I just met them and went over, and their mom makes homemade tea and she was obsessed with sharing her knowledge, which I loved, and she gave me this blend of headache tea. So I'm enjoying that right now and going to do some journaling. But yeah, that's kind of how my morning started. So I just finished journaling, wrote out some feelings I was having. That's Rory and this is Remy. He's my best bubby. I've had him for about 7 years actually, and he's really been through just as much as I have. Lots of abuse and extreme situations, so he definitely gets the royal treatment now that we're both safe, and he loves having a little buddy with the kitty. I'm going to read this book called Psycho-Cybernetics. I've already read it once, and it was highly recommended to me on a YouTube video I watched in secret back in the day. And so it's been a few years since I've read it, and I remember it being very helpful. It's about tapping into your subconscious mind, improving your self-image. So I'm going to just read a little bit about this, but just to kind of reset my mindset after having a bit of a disappointment and negativity this morning. I love to read self-help books or anything encouraging, whether it's a biography or something that's going to be more educational and teach me something I don't know. That really just helps me reset. The first one is about self-acceptance. That is so good because after that rejection this morning, I was feeling a bit like maybe I did something wrong in our trial run, or maybe they didn't like me as much as I thought they did, or maybe I don't have the skills they're looking for. All those negative thoughts started coming. And I know that's not true, but for some reason, that's what my brain goes to. It says, no real success or genuine happiness is possible until a person gains some degree of self-acceptance. That made me realize I will never be happy if I always think that people are judging me or think I'm not good enough, because then I'm putting those perceptions that I don't even know are true on myself. The other one that came up was, most of us are better, wiser, stronger, more confident now than we realize. So creating a better self-image does not create new abilities, talents, or powers. It releases and utilizes them. I thought that was really powerful because the more I believe in myself, the more I release the natural gifts I already have, and maybe I can share something that's going to help others too, and that's what I really want to do. Self-acceptance is easier if we realize that these negatives belong to us, but they are not us. These things happen, but they're not who we are. Accept yourself as you are and start from there. You are neither ruined nor worthless because you made a mistake or got off course, any more than a typewriter is worthless that makes an error, or a violin that sounds a sour note. Don't hate yourself because you're not perfect. No one else is either. And those who try to pretend that they are, they're just kidding themselves. Even with doing this YouTube channel, it's taken me years to get up the nerve to do it again because I feel like I don't really have anything to offer. But that narrative's changed. I've realized how many people I have helped by sharing my story. I believe these things have happened to me for a reason, and if sharing my experiences is going to help somebody, that's why I want to share. Building a YouTube channel is scary. You have to put yourself out there. By putting yourself out there, you're opening up your entire life to the judgment and criticism of anyone. And that's scary, especially if you struggle to take criticism from other people, because there will be criticism. I see this as a way to grow, to learn how to navigate building a channel on YouTube. It also helps me have some sort of routine and be more intentional with my day-to-day, because if I'm going to be sharing that publicly, I want to show progress, but holds me accountable to my goals. Now I'm just going to work on my computer. I feel way more motivated. Even doing this YouTube channel and talking out is like whatever I was telling myself. Just responding to messages and comments and organizing some new leads that came into the business and checking email. I like to do some research into different demographics so that I can send that to the team and get more leads and generating more customers and clients for the rest of the team. We do offer marketing, content creation, content editing, social media management, graphic design, web design. So I have a whole team of about 6 people. Some days I will go work remote from a cafe or a library, but this just started last month. I actually have an LLC filed with my business partner, Raquel. It is just so exciting. I will also spend some time editing the next video I am going to be putting out. It's part 1 and 2 of a little bit behind the cult and how I grew up and also how I escaped. So that should already be out here. You can check that video out here. If you enjoyed this video or you're new to the channel, give it a like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. There are lots of other people in the same boat, and let's just support each other.